So here's our regular stockinette gauge swatch. So stockinette stitch. And using the same number of stitches, I've continued up and done some cable work. And you'll see it draws in dramatically. So when you are doing cable or ribbing, these stitch patterns can draw in a lot, and you'll want to take that into consideration when calculating your gauge. Also, before blocking and after blocking can be different. So here it is. Here's the sample before blocking, and you'll see, and I'm actually getting around 7 stitches to the inch at this point before blocking. So I've thoroughly wet this fabric, drenched it with water, and now I'm just rolling it up in a towel. And now you can squeeze the towel and it won't, you can even wring it a bit in the towel and it won't stretch out the knitting at all and get all the excess water out of it. Just as you would when washing a sweater, you can do the same thing. Okay, so now this is blocking, what we're doing. I've got a blocking board here. This is nice blocking board design. This is from Knit Picks. It comes in a pack of several of them, and you can fit them together to make a larger surface. So we are just going to pin down this knitting to dry it in a more open manner. And now, even if you think you're not going to bother with your sweater pinning it down after washing, you have to keep in mind that there's a lot more fabric in the sweater, and that just the weight of the garment as you're handling it, it's going to sort of tug it open naturally a little bit more than this small sample doesn't have the weight of excess fabric pulling it out a little. So at least you want to compensate for that when you're doing your gauge swatch. Okay, so you see I've just placed some pins in it onto the board, stretched it out so it looks nice to me, and pinned it in place. So here we have our dry final piece. I'm just going to pull the pins out. And now I'm just going to muss it up a bit, stretch on it sideways to see how it behaves, see where it sort of wants to fall in the end. So measuring 4 inches again of fabric in pattern. In this case, this is 22 stitches over 4 inches. So that is 5.5 stitches over 1 inch, compared to what I got before I blocked it, which was 7 stitches to the inch. That's a big difference. So is it worth blocking? You bet. Your garment will fit much better, and you will be happier with your project. So block your swatch, treat it as you would, just as you will your sweater, and you'll be in good shape.